Hello, everybody. My name's Rick McCutcheon. I'm a Dynamics MVP, and I'm here today on Partner Talks with Heidi Tucker. Heidi, introduce yourself.
Thanks, Rick. It's a pleasure to be here. I know we've known each other for a very long time, and it's great to have a few minutes to catch up on what's going on with you and what's going on with InsideView.
So, Heidi, you're the VP of Global Alliances for InsideView. Tell me a little bit about what you do in your job.
Yeah, I'd be happy to. I think I have one of the most fun and interesting jobs at InsideView because I have the privilege of working with all of our most strategic partners. And that includes distribution partners and integration, data partners, and in particular, it includes Microsoft. And we have had a long-standing partnership with Microsoft dating back to 2009 within the Dynamics organization. And it's a great pleasure to manage that partnership over all these years.
So, you have a very unique product because it's embedded right into the Dynamics platform and into the customer engagement CRM sales platform. And I've been using it for, I guess, over 10 years. It's a great product. So tell the listeners a little bit about what exactly InsideView does and how people use it within Dynamics.
Yeah, absolutely. So InsideView is the leading source of market insight and customer data management for the Dynamics platform. And essentially what that means is that we collect information on millions of companies and their key executives and their industries so that salespeople who are using Dynamics 365 have all of the critical information they need at their fingertips to be able to engage more effectively with their prospects and their customers, have better business conversations, and of course, ultimately win more business.
I know myself when I'm using the product, it makes it so easy. I can put Heidi Tucker InsideView into a lead form, click on InsideView and it comes and brings me all the information about InsideView, and I can download the company information. I can download all of your information, and I can look through the database to see who else at InsideView I should be connecting with. And, from a guy who didn't really go to typing class in high school, this is a big help, and it saves me an incredible amount of time. But there's a lot of things I wouldn't do. I wouldn't put in the system unless InsideView brought them to me and made it very simple.
Yeah, that's true. The ability to synchronize data from InsideView back into the CRM, especially all of the company firmographics and contact information, including email address and phone number, that is definitely a crowd pleaser. And when you can just click a few buttons, find all of the key decision makers in the companies that you're pursuing, and click one button and import all those into CRM in one swoop, it's quite a time saver.
And I know myself, that's just the tip of the iceberg of what the product does, and that's what I mainly use it for. But what else should I be doing with my InsideView?
Yeah, the InsideView is an enormous data platform. So you think about these millions of companies around the world and all their key executives in a real-time platform where we're constantly updating the data, validating it, making sure that it's fresh and accurate so that it can be used by salespeople within CRM. It could also be used by marketers that are looking to better understand their total addressable market and then be able to execute campaigns with greater precision. It's also used by operations folks that need to ensure that the data in their CRM system is accurate. And all of the new services around AI and machine learning, they all require accurate data. And if you're starting with bad data, we've all heard the garbage in, garbage out, they just aren't going to return the results that they could. So you asked about the future, one of the things that we're focused on in the future, well, right now and into the future, is this whole concept of data integrity and data management, almost more so than sales intelligence, which is where our original roots were. But most companies greatly underestimate the cost of dirty data. And it's just not something that they like to talk about or deal with because up until now, there really weren't very many solutions that were efficient or scalable to deal with it. So we launched a new product called Data Integrity, which runs in the background on your CRM database. And it is automatically enriching every new lead as it's created. So you have complete information about the company and what you need to route that lead to somebody quickly who can address it while it's hot. And then just on the entire database, being able to see on a monthly or a quarterly basis where InsideView has new and updated information that it can push out into the database to keep it fresh and current on an ongoing basis. And it's just a huge benefit to companies to have the peace of mind of knowing that something's working in the background all the time to keep their data clean.
And when we talk about data, this is really sort of the fail point for many CRM projects, because we've been using CRM for a few years, and somebody finally says, okay, we need this dashboard, and they create this dashboard, or now we're looking to use sort of AI tools against our CRM data, and the data is just not robust enough, or there's too many duplicates, and it gets difficult to get that information out. So at the end of the day, cleaning up your data and the value of your data to many organizations is worth hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars.
Yeah, exactly. It is. Like I mentioned earlier, the cost of dirty data is just grossly underestimated with things like poor marketing or campaign results, or a lack of confidence from the sales team because they can't find the accurate data, or just having incomplete data so that you can't segment or do your territory planning accurately. I mean, there's so many soft and hard costs associated with bad data. One of the biggest ones that companies encounter in their CRM is contacts go in, but contacts never come out. And so over the years, you just have a wealth of really outdated, stale contacts on every account record. And a lot of these people have long since moved to other companies. So we've designed a product that can make sure that your contacts are up to date. And if you do have contacts that move to another company, and maybe that company is positively predisposed to want to work with your solution or your technology, we will be able to show you that they move, where they move to a new company. And so there's
See, that is excellent information to have, especially if you've been doing business with somebody and they move to another potential prospect.
Right. Yeah. Or they move within the family tree. That's another thing that we can show is if you're looking for a VP of finance, maybe you want to look in the parent company, but maybe you have connections, or you want to see all the VPs of finance across all the subsidiaries of that company, so that you can leverage where you already have a little bit of penetration to go more broadly across the whole corporate hierarchy.
Going in the future, where are you taking the product next? What else are we going to see from InsideView?
The other one that we're also releasing soon is a territory planning and white space analysis application. So again, it's running on the same global database of company and contact information, but it allows a company to very easily identify their ICP, their ideal customer profile, doing a quick analysis of their most valuable customers, and then simply being able to hit a button and see all of the other prospects out in the world that look just like their best customers, and then be able to go down and see the companies and all the key contacts. Extremely valuable for the person who's in charge of revenue orchestration or revenue generation.
So if you're a historical customer of Dynamics 365, you probably have a copy of InsideView already available to you. But there's some expanded features also that are available. If you don't have it in your instance, what should they do?
They can find InsideView on AppSource. Almost all of our solutions are there, except the ones that haven't quite launched yet. But there's certainly a button that you can click to get to InsideView. You can always reach out to Microsoft at InsideView. That is our general mailbox for anybody and everybody working in the Microsoft ecosystem to get directly into us, and we will get right back to you.
Okay, we'll put that in the show notes. So Heidi, Always a pleasure talking to you. Thanks for joining us today on Partner Talks.